Good afternoon, friends. This is Fancy Nancy Stamps, and yes, I do a lot of it, coming to you from FancyNancyStamps.com. I'm very excited today because we're going to be making a gift card. This is my day 3 of my happy anniversary, which I'm really also very excited about. So as I said in my information piece, we're going to be making a gift card, and we are going to be using the Handsomely Suited stamp set. So let me show you a few of our pieces to just kind of get us ready. We're going to be using this stamp set, Handsomely Suited, which is perfect, by the way, not just for Father's Day, but for birthday as well, as you look at the sentiments. And sometimes it's just to let a dad know that you really love him. So we're going to be using this set. We're going to make this gift card, which says, to one of the world's greatest dads. And when you open it up, it's just a pull. It says, happy birthday to you, you're the best. And we're going to hide our gift card. Oops, let me slide it in. We're going to hide our gift card right here behind to one of the world's greatest dads. So let's get ready. I want to finish showing you all of our ingredients. We're only going to use one ink today. We're using Misty Moonlight. We're using this set of dies, and in particular, we're using the third one here. Let me show you. And the largest one of the skinnier rectangles. And so we'll come back to that. So those are our dies today. We are going to be using the Handsomely Suited paper, which I love. This might be my favorite pattern of all of them. And of course our Misty Moonlight ink. I have cut the 2 rectangles that I showed you. The number 3 is here, and the largest one of the skinny rectangles is here. We are also going to need a piece of Misty Moonlight paper that is cut at 5.5 by 4.25. And then we have 2 pieces of white that fit into those rectangles just perfectly. This one is 4 1/8 by 2 3/4. This one is 3.5 inches and 1.5 inches down. And I hear that my lawnmower has just arrived as I start this video, so bear in mind you may hear a roar beside the window any minute, but worry not, they'll go away. So let's start with this piece of paper, and I didn't tell you how big this was. It takes just about a half a sheet of a designer series paper, and so this is the 5 1/4 this direction, and then it is 11 3/4 this direction. The real key to this is simply our scoring. So I'm going to show you, excuse me, I always do this upside down. Let me make some room here on my little table. And I'll just talk you through it as we go along. The first score is going to come at 1 3/4. Now, for those of you who are familiar with this Stampin' Up! Cutter, you will know that it has 2 of our dilly bobs here. The darkest one cuts, and I'm going to take it to the very top because I'm really just scoring, and the lighter one scores. So our first score mark is going to come at 1 3/4. One of the things I would tell you as we score, especially on designer series paper, is to remember this is not cardstock. It's much lighter. Therefore, make sure that you do not score so deeply that you tear this paper. A simple score, one pass through really will do it. The next thing I want to tell you about designer series paper, this set of paper came out in our mini, our January to June mini. This stamp set and dies is carrying over in the catalog to our annual catalog. The paper will not carry over. So if this is a paper that you'd like to have, be sure and order it before time gets away from you, because it will not be in the new catalog. Okay, so we got our first score was at 1 3/4. Our second score is going to be at 4 3/4. sure I get it right on. And our last scoring mark will be at 7 3/4. Okay, that's all we need this for. Now we're simply going to fold our paper along these score marks. And I will get my bone folder out here too, because it's really important to me. I didn't quite get that one. You get nice crisp lines. And when you have a checkered shirt, if you're not right on, it's going to show. And of course I didn't get it right on, so I just want to give it a little bit of a little help here. There we go. And I want the lines to be nice and crisp. Okay, so here it's folded up. I'd like the red on the outside. And the way I folded it was just to create pockets. So now I want to get out my tear-in tape or my Stampin' Seal Plus, which works just as well. Yesterday when I did my video, I used the Stampin' Seal, which is a lovely sticky tape, and it works great. Stampin' Seal is just what it says. It is a sealing tape. It's strong, and it will hold your stuff together even with pressure. So I want to put my tape clear to the edge. So that's what I'm going to do. And I don't want it to hang over, so I'm going to just roll it with my fingers. And the reason I don't want it to hang over is I just don't want any extra stickiness. That just would spoil everything. And I want to lay that down nice and tight. I'm really concerned again that I got my tape too far. Lift it. Sometimes things go better than others. And I do have, if you don't have one of these, everybody, you need one of these. We used to sell this product, and we stopped. I used to tell all of my hostesses that if they had money left over from a party and from their hostess rewards, this was $1.99, and to be sure and toss it in. Here's the bad news: we don't have it anymore. So here, let me tell you the good news. This is available like through Amazon, and I have these in toolkits for all of my clients because this is almost like an art gum eraser. You can see where I have used it to pick off stuff, and I will just kind of, when I'm sitting around, I'll just peel all this off and throw it in the garbage. So it's nice and clean and ready for your next use. But this is invaluable, and I keep it close. All right, so we've got that. I'm still not satisfied. I'm going to add a little bit of fresh tape. There we go. Nice and tight. And now I'm going to do the same thing with my last little flap, trying to get my tape as far over as I can. And of course, this time I got it even too far over. But I'll tell you, it's going to work. And add a little bit more. And I'm just rolling it back so it will adhere nicely. Do the same thing on the other side. I think we have a good set of tape. And then with my Stampin' Seal, I'm going to adhere it to my base. And because people are going to be pulling a gift card in and out, I want to make sure that I have plenty of tape and that it's sealed well. I suppose I could have used my Stampin' Seal for just that reason as well. But when you need something to be really strong, especially when something has movable parts, use Stampin' Seal as opposed to, the Stampin' Seal Plus, as opposed to just the Stampin' Seal. Okie dokie. I think we have it. By George. So let's get out our other pieces. I always tell, again, all of my clients at the table, at the stamping table, that we stamp because paper's forgiving. We can turn it over and stamp again if we don't like how our image turned out. Our first image says to one of the world's greatest dads. And I know that my kids are going to be looking forward to giving a card like that to their kids because they do have one of the world's greatest dads. I agree. All right, got it in there. And then I'm going to put that on the coordinating piece of paper. I hope you guys are going to be doing something fun this weekend. Despite the fact that it's a 3-day holiday, I'm going to continue with these videos. And of course, you know, they're saved on Facebook. If you are busy at the lake, and God bless you, I think you should be at the lake, just know that when you come home, there's a video waiting for you. Now, I want this to stick up. So in other words, because remember I showed you I want to hide my gift card behind it. So I'm just placing that. I just put the adhesive on the bottom. There we go. And just to show you again. I have one more place to put adhesive. I love it. Well, sometimes it's just like that. There we go. There we go. All right, so I'm going to slide. You probably noticed that was an Olive Garden gift certificate. I'm taking my husband out for Italian margaritas and dinner. I hope it's going to be shrimp because I love it. And we're going to have a wonderful time. Okay, now have a happy Father's Day, handsome. Yep, that's my honey too. He'd laugh if he heard me say that. But you know, I appreciate him so much. All right, so I'm going to put this on the card as well. Oop, here comes some more machinery. I never even thought of that when I was setting up my time for this video. Okay, now this is going to slide behind, and I'm hoping I got my tape wide enough. I did. And now it really looks pretty. What do you think? Whoops, let's get it even. There we go. Gift card and all. And as you can see, this is really an easy card, but it's also really sturdy. And that's my whole idea, is that they need to be sturdy. I've got some adhesive I'm just using my fingernail to get rid of. There we go. You want a sturdy card when you put something inside of it. Okay, so that was pretty quick, very quick. But I want to talk to you a little bit about what's happening with my 15th anniversary. So let me just play around here, move it in. There we go. I want to tell you about my 15th anniversary. First of all, am I lucky or what? I work with a business that probably is most fun. It cherishes relationships between people and encourages them. We try to bring sunshine to people, and that's the biggest part of our business. The people that sit around my craft table that are in my face-to-face classes, we have built the strongest of friendships, and my folks that are in my online classes, amazingly the same. Sometimes we have a Zoom class, sometimes I just send instructions, the PDF of instructions, but in any case, it's very active groups, and we have become great friends. So I have been promoting for the first week of my anniversary sale, my online In Color Club. Let me tell you a little bit about it. Every month, you get a package from me that includes cardstock, the coordinating ink pad, and refill, and a set of alcohol blends in that same color. So let's say the color is Freesia. Oh, I love Freesia. And you guys, I'm sure, have seen it with the Pansy set. It's just great. So you receive those items. In addition, you receive a kit to make 8 cards. So there are 4 designs and you make 2 of each card. In that set, you have everything you need. Everything. Paper is cut. You have a PDF of instructions. You have the embellishments. You do not have the stamp set because some people choose to use stamp sets that they already have, or maybe they already have the set that I'm coordinating around and I let you know in advance. Or even more important, you may find that you do want my stamp set, the stamp set that I used. And so I offer via email, I will send you an email in advance of my mailing, and I give you a chance to order that set, whether it is just stamps or dies or both, a bundle, at an 18% discount, which is awesome because if you figure you have a bundle, it's already 10% off, and then add an 18% discount. That is awesome. So that's the beauty. On the 5th month, because this is there are 5 in colors and you're getting 1 each month. On the 5th month, when you've completed your subscription, you will also receive free, as a gift from me, a package of in color designer series paper as well as matching gems, which again, pretty cool. If you order it this week, so between now and Monday, if you order it this week, I'm also going to send you a set of in color Stampin' Write markers. Absolutely free, just a gift from me to celebrate my 15th anniversary. How much does all this cost? It is $43 a month. How do you get involved? Well, that also is easy. In the material next to this video, I wrote my contact information, which is www.fancynancystamps.com. And if you put /contact, you will come to my landing page, in which there is an opportunity for you to give me your email address and to tell me if you're interested in classes. I will shoot you an email immediately, and we'll work out how to sign up. This online in color club starts in June, and my signups will go through the 7th of June, with the shipping occurring 2 weeks later, and you'll get all that information when you sign up. So again, $43, great bargain. I mean, you're going to build your supplies, you're going to make 8 cards every month, and if you go through and you sign up by Monday, you not only receive the gems and the in color designer series paper, you also get the Stampin' Writes. What a great 15th anniversary special. Well, we're just beginning. This is only day 3. Tomorrow, day 4, there will be more. I believe that I will be broadcasting at 10 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, as opposed to this 1 o'clock time. I had appointments and classes these last 2 days. So I want to make sure that you know when I'm going to be on. I will post it so you know. And I want to encourage you to join me all the step of the way in this anniversary. Remember, I have obligated myself. It's a goal. I'm going to do 15 videos in 15 days. Why? Well, number one, I want to get to know you. I want you to get to know me. And I want you to see what I have to offer in terms of classes and supplies and buying specials. More to come, something every day. So please, please join me and let's continue to have fun. There's a lot happening at Fancy Nancy Stampin' Studio. So I want to get to know you better.